Greetings, this is Eduardo Jumbo. In this tutorial, JavaScript set object methods will be used. This is brought to you from the jumboshop.com Learning JavaScript course. So in the last tutorial, we created set objects. In this tutorial, we're going to use methods to manipulate the values of the set objects. So if you remember, a JavaScript set is simply just an efficient way to store, retrieve, and manipulate distinct values of any data type, meaning that a set can actually contain another set. Okay, so just a quick summary. The values have to be unique, and an object is a data structure storing related data as a key value pair. And what's a method? A method is simply a function defined within an object. So this makes perfect sense for JavaScript is that the built-in methods are literally built for that specific object. In this case, it's the set object. So these are the common set object methods we're going to be using today. Obviously, to create an object, a set object, you use the set constructor. To add an element, we use add. To clear, meaning move everything, use clear. And then if you want to delete a specific element, use delete. If you want to get all the entries, you use entries. If you want to check if a value or basically exists in a set, you use has. So Boolean to be true or false. If you want to get an object containing all the values, you can use keys or values. Now, because this is not a true key value pair, so keys and values will return the same thing. And size will tell us how many elements are inside the set. So this is important. So when we add or remove things, we will be able to check the size. If you remember in the last tutorial, there's no way to print out if you use alert unless you use the console. So in this one, the size, it will let us know, it will give us an indicator of how big or how many elements are inside the set. So as usual, to see this code snippet, you can expand this, and this is just a screenshot of all the commands we're going to run today. And this is the output, and this is the video. And just before we begin, I just want to let you know that JavaScript is open source. It follows MScript standard license and W3 software license, allowing commercial use, modification, distribution, and making derivatives proprietary. So for this tutorial, you can use any editor or IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Development Environment. Or you can use the jumboshop.com Learning JavaScript Course web IDE. It comes with, you can input your code and you can compile JavaScript. So you don't need to install JavaScript or anything. All you need is a web browser and you can begin. Okay, so let's head over to jumboshop.com. I'm going to use chapter 8 for objects. I'm going to use this page 29 for the object decoration. So let's begin. So as usual, you can simply just copy and paste. Okay, so I'll create names equals new set. So I'm creating a brand new set. And I'll create another one called ages. But in ages, I'm going to create some initial values as an array. This is so now if I want to see how big the names, so I'll say names.size, how many elements are there, they should be 0, and then I can say console.log ages.size. So this one will give me more because I have 3 elements inside it. Okay, now for the names, which is I can use add. So add John. And for ages, I'll add 55. Now, I'm just going to copy and paste this part here because it's always going to be the same. So this will tell us the size. So the size should be bigger than last time. Then I can also, I'm going to check to see if a value exists. So I use as. So I say names dot has John. So this should be true. Same thing I can do log ages dot has 55. So this should also be true. Now you can also use a for each loop. Okay, squiggly bracket, and we close that off, and I'll do one for ages, so print everything inside. Squiggly bracket. Right, then I'm going to create just the keys. And I'll do the same thing for the ages. But I'll use values this time. Remember, as I explained before, because this is not a true key value pair, it will output just only the values for both of these commands. So keys and values are the exact same thing. Now if you want to see what type, we see type of keys and the log type of keys A. So both should be objects. Type of. So this should be keys and keys A. Now I can delete a specific value. I'll delete John. Ages, I'll delete 55. Then I'll get the size for both the names and ages. It should be back to the original. And we can also clear, we may delete everything inside it. So do the same thing for ages. Okay, so let's print this out. Oh, forgot here, this should be an S. Yeah, so as you can see here, when we did the first one, there was nothing inside name, so it's 0. There are not 3 items. Remember, it was 23. What is it up here? 23, 33, and 44. So it's 3 items. Then we have 1 after I added John and I added 55. That's 1 and 4 there. And when I used has John, has 55, of course, those are both true. And then when I use the for each loop for the names, only John. When I use the for each loop for ages, 23, 33, 44, and 55. And then the type of, both of them are objects. And then when I did the keys and values, this is what I got. It's an object, and it's of a set, and it's an iterator. And then what else? Oh yeah. So when I delete a specific value, see the size changes. Now it's 0 and 3 back to the original. And then when I clear both of them, the size of will be 0, 0. So you can get this full article on ojambo.com/javascript-set-object-methods. Be sure to subscribe for more frequent content, or if you have any requests, let me know. I do have if you want to learn JavaScript, I do have a ojamboshop.com Learning JavaScript course. It's online, available 24/7. There are no subscriptions, just a one-time fee. And I'll be available if you have any questions or concerns. As I said, all you need is a web browser. You just saw me use it. It's pretty straightforward. There's also the Learning JavaScript book. It's available on Amazon. You search for Edward Ojambo. The links are in the description. There's a paperback version, meaning it's a physical copy, and or the ebook version, which you download to your reader. The only difference between this and the course is that this one obviously doesn't come with JavaScript or a compiler. You need to use your own web browser and IDE or text editor. And if you want to get the links, you can get them, I said, in the description, or you can go to the article, and under references you see Learning JavaScript course on ojamboshop.com, Learning JavaScript paperback on Amazon, Learning JavaScript ebook on Amazon, and I also have ojamboservices.com for custom websites. For example, if you maybe want to build it from scratch in any programming language, or maybe you just need to extend it, maybe payment processor, logistics, chat, services, etc. But can also help you with the application. Maybe you're building a custom application, it does only one thing or very specific. It could be web, it could be desktop, it could be mobile, and this could also go for games. Games are usually just a single purpose type of application. So I can help with that. Again, multiple programming language, or maybe a database if you need help with connecting to a database. And also tutorials. If you maybe just need a tutorial, you want to learn more any programming language, or you just need help just to enhance your skills, I can help you with that as well online. Thank you.